रमणीयदर्शनं मन्दहासरुचिरादनाम्बुजं पूजितं सुरनरोत्तमैर्मुदा धर्मनन्दनमहं विचिन्तये। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वर गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। सद्गुरुदेवनी जय। बोलो श्री स्वामीनारायण भगवाननी जय। श्री ठाकुरजी महाराजनी जय। श्री हरिकृष्ण महाराजनी जय। श्री घनश्याम महाराजनी जय। श्री सद्गुरुदेवनी जय। श्री 500 परमहंसनी जय। Supreme Almighty, our beloved Thakurji Maharaj, Pathmika Tour Liberation, Pujyapat Guruji, all the divine Sadgurus from our Muktanandiya Parampara and all of you devotees, Jai Swaminarayan. Today we are going to learn something about Gun Grahak Drashti again. This time we are going to learn this perspective from the eyes and life of our Adi Gurudev Swami Shri, as well as our Pujya Dada Guruji, as well as our Pujya Guruji. So first and foremost, Gun Grahak Drashti is, we know about that. Gun Grahak Drashti meaning to get something positive from everyone. Even in every situation, even in all different kinds of situations happen to our life, as well as in our day-to-day life, or whenever we come into contact with any person, any devotee, any santo, and at that time we should always try to grasp anything good, meaning qualities or whatever, in any devotees or santos, or even any situation or event. If we able to get something good or something positive from all these like devotees and santo, as well as some event, then and then we can call a true devotee. Why? Because Maharaj wished for us to get this quality in our life, and if we acquire this quality, Gun Grahak Drashti, in our life, then we always remain happy in our life. Moreover, if we have this perspective in our life, then not only we, but also whoever come into our contact, those persons, those devotees, those santo bhakta, they all also become like, they also felt peace merely by our presence. So this is what the Gun Grahak Drashti, and that's why we need it to imbibe in our life. Let's see first what is Maharaj's perspective. Maharaj's perspective in the Vachanamrut, Gada verse 28, is when a person is likely to progress in satsang, pure desire steadily flourishes within him. Day by day, he sees only virtues in all of the satsangis. So this is what Maharaj's perspective. And for this, we have to develop habit to seize only virtues in all of the satsangis, day by day. So Maharaj says, this is not like a 360-degree changes in someone. Like if I enter into satsang and immediately I have changed my vision, I have changed my attitude to get something from the others. No, we cannot change immediately, but day by day, meaning gradually, we have to change our own self by studying on our own self. If we check, or if we see our own self, like if suppose every day at night before going to sleep, if we check the whole day's our schedule, our busy schedule, to whom we met, what we did, in this way, and if we introspect for our own self, like whether I perceived negativity or positivity from the others, I perceived positive things from an event or not. If we calculate in this way, then gradually we can increase our positivity and decrease the negativity. So Maharaj says, when a person is likely to progress in satsang, pure desires steadily flourish within him, and day by day he sees only virtues in all of the satsangis. Meaning, if we have a pure desire in our heart, then and then we can get something good from the others. Otherwise, Even though we try in many other ways, but still we cannot get anything good from the others. For that purpose, we must need to increase our good desire, pure desire. What is pure desire? I want to become a devotee. I want to become a dasnadas. I want to become a perfect devotee by attaining Rajip of Maharaj and Guruji. I want to please Maharaj, Guruji and all the Santos Bhaktos. If we have this pure desire in our heart, then and then we can get good qualities from the others. Otherwise, we always try to find faults from the others. Why? Because that's the basic quality in all of the people. This is the universal fact. Like everyone has both kind of qualities in oneself, both kind of perspective or attitude. Negativity grasping power as well as positivity grasping power. Both we have inbuilt. But if we have pure desire increase, then and then our positive grasping power is also increased. So, this is what Maharaj's perspective. But before going to see Swami Shri's Drashti, meaning our Adi Gurudev Muktanand Swami, his Drashti, let me see one video.
Ooh, hello.
Okay. In this video, we can, you probably might have seen this movie many times, but what this clip give us the message? What is the moral from this short clip? The moral is, whenever we are in the satsang, we are amidst the santo and bhakto, at the time, sometimes we also could not understand the attitude of others, the thoughts of others, the actions of others. If we knew already what is the purpose behind this action, then we never grasp any fault from the others. Suppose we are all together performing any project in Mandir, meaning we are in the seva. Sometimes, suppose a devotee, a group of devotees, they were performing their seva in the kitchen. And during the kitchen seva, some devotees, they are like cleaning the floor, and at the same time, the other devotees, they say, why they are cleaning right now? We have to clean it after everyone take their dinner prasad. Now, both the groups, they are not talking with each other, and amidst this situation, those who are sweeping the floor, those who are cleaning the floor, they have thoughts in their mind. See, these 2-3 devotees, they are not doing any seva, we are cleaning this, and they are just standing there. On the other hand, those who were standing there, they were thinking, why they are doing this right now? We don't need to waste our time, energy. We do not need this to do right now. We have to do after dinner. And in this way, they were gossiping with each other. like why they are wasting time and energy. In this way, who are right, who are wrong, that's different thing. But what is the perspective of the both groups? Those who were cleaning, they have to think in their mind, Bhagwan has given us a chance to do this seva. On the other hand, those who were standing there and they were thinking negatively, they should think they are doing this seva right now because some new devotees also come into Mandir, and if they found the dining hall very neat and clean, they like to eat prasad. Or even we have all those devotees, and if we clean this, then all the devotees taking prasad here. So that is our great fortune that we have this chance to perform cleaning before and after both time, cleaning this dining floor. So in this way, if we think positively, then and then we can have all the problems solution. Otherwise, we have questions arise day and day, more and more. Let me see in the presentation again what Swami says Drashti. Swami Sri, our Adi Guru Dev Muktanand Swami, his Drashti, meaning how he has developed his divine lenses. We have our eyes, we have our vision, but we have to check today because our Adi Guru Dev Swami Sri is the mother of satsang, and today is Mother's Day. So let me first pray into his holy feet so that we can also get the same qualities from his life. Our Adi Guru Dev Swami Sri, once he was traveling according to Maharaj wishes. Maharaj Agnya is his life. So Swami Sri along with other Santo, the group of Santo, they were traveling in and reach in particular a village. There, at the time, Maharaj gave a command to all the Santos, you have to beg uncooked or cooked food from the village. And for that purpose, you have to visit every single home in the village and knock the door, say it loudly, Narayan Hare Sachidanand Prabhu, and whoever you get from the bhiksha. So at that time, after getting all the stuff, you have to make a meal, or if you get prepared food, then you have to wash them with water, made a bowl, and then you have to eat. That's the rules of Maharaj. So according to that, Muktanand Swami and the other Santo, they were reach a particular house. They knocked the door and loudly said, Narayan Hare Sachidanand Prabhu. So that one after one, every houses Santo visited, they get something like grains, flour, some food. In this way, they got different things and collected in one bag. Now, after they reach a particular house, there only an old lady was there, and she was painting her home, the wall, with the mop clothes, and also she was cleaning it. So at the time, Muktanand Swami and the other Santo, they reached there and they said, Narayan Hare Sachidanand Prabhu. And this lady, she was very angry. And in anger, she threw the dirty mop cloth on Swami Sri. Not only this, but she also spoke some very ill for the satsang and Santo. But Swami Sri didn't listen anything. Swami Sri just take out the mop from the floor. He keep him with himself and just left the home. After coming, when they stayed under the tree, Swami Sri himself washed the cloth, very dirty mop cloth. He washed it and make it very clean. After that, he take out some of the string from the cloth and made a wig. Not only that, after making wigs from the mop cloth, Swami Sri performed Aarti of Maharaj. In this way, after performing this Aarti, Swami Sri prayed for the lady who threw a mop on Swami Shri. Swami Shri prayed for her, and what the magic was happened. The next day, again, Santo went to the village home after home, and again they reached to the same home where the lady threw the mop on Swami Shri. And this time, the lady's thought, her desire, her attitude, everything would be changed, and she even gave more than the others. All the grains, flour, vegetables, ghee, many things she gave to Santa. And finally, she also became a devotee of Maharaj. Why this happened? This is only and only because of Swami Shri's positive attitude. If suppose instead of Swami Shri, put our own self on that situation. If we were there, what we can think? Can we think good for the lady? I think we can't. Why? Because we didn't have these qualities what Swami Shri had. So let me pray to Swami Shri, like the same qualities also we can get from his life. Swami Shri not only took that dirty mop cloth but also washed it very nicely and himself made wicks out of it and performed arti, and even though the lady speak very ill for him, meaning Santo, still Swami Shri, what his perspective, what his positivity, he thought she had this mop, so she had given us. Some has grain, they have grain, they gave us grains. Some has flour, they has given us flowers. In this way, Swami Shri's perspective is totally clear. Whatever get, we should pray for them. So, Swami Shri's positivity here we can easily see. Even from the dirt, he can get the gold, merely by his divine lenses. If we change our perspective, if we change our attitude and imbibe this Swami Shri's message from this charitra, then we can also get the gold out of the dirt. Another incident, let we see in the next slide. Once, Swami Shri and Brahmanand Swami, both Santo, traveling in a different part of Gujarat. There, a Babaji of other sect, he had a bad feeling for Swaminarayan Sampradaya, and that's why when he found Swami Shri and Brahmanand Swami, he put both the Santos in a room, locked it, and outside of the room, he was sharpening his knife, a big knife, and while sharpening, he was like speaking, "Today I would cut off their nose and ears. Today I would cut off their nose and ears." So by listening these words, Brahmanand Swami, he was like little bit fearing in his mind, and he asked Swami Shri, "Swami, if this Baba, he cut off our nose and ears, then how would we sin in this in the society, in the satsang?" So that's look very weird. But Swami Shri immediately said, "Brahmanand Swami, do not worry about that thing. Because in our previous lives, we have cut our nose and ears many times. But not for satsang, not for Maharaj. But in those lives, we have cut our nose and ears for the sake of our relatives, for the sake of our bodily comforts, and many other ways, but not for the satsang. And now, today, we are fortunate because we are suffering because of Maharaj and satsang." This is what Swami Shri's positivity amidst the very dangerous situation. This is what the Swami Shri's some of the great qualities. And that's why Swami Shri is Sarvopari Sant. Because no one can have such a divine vision. No one can have such a positive attitude amidst such a different kind of situation. Even though we have no such kind of situation, and normally we are like gathering in the Mandir, praying to Maharaj, singing Kirtans, Don, and listening Katha, and like performing any different kinds of seva and retire for the home. So if such kind of situation, then it is very easy for us to keep or maintain the positive attitude in satsang. But in such a tough situation, what Swami Shri had, it's very difficult for us to imbibe the positivity or gun grahak drashti at that time. So let we pray today again to Swami Shri. Please grant us this divine and unique Guru Grahak Drashti you have, so that we are your kids, so we also can have the same attitude in every situation in our life. Not only this, but also in our Puja Dada Guruji's life, we can see the same situation, same positive attitude in Puja Dada Guruji's life. Puja Dada Guruji, we knew about him, like Puja Dada Guruji remain most of the life head of the big mandirs. Sometimes in Surat, sometime in Mumbai, sometime in Dholera, in many different big mandirs in India. So at that time, Puja Dada Guruji once was in Surat. And Surat city at that time, the devotees from the Saurashtra, meaning from the remote villages, they were coming there for earning their bread because of drought and because of some very bad situation in the villages. They didn't have any means to earn money, so that the youngster from the villages, they were coming towards the city so that they can get any work and get some money. But they didn't have any place to stay there. So Dada Guruji welcomed all of those who came, and Dada Guruji provided in Mandir all the shelter, meaning their accommodation facility, food facility, everything. So sometimes what happened? Those devotees who are staying in Mandir, they in the morning they have to go for the work, for their job very early. Sometimes due to the whole day work, they have to do labor work. So due to the whole day labor work, they might tire, and because of their tiredness, they woke up in the morning little late. So in hurry, they very fastly perform their like snan, meaning bath and everything. After taking shower, they change their clothes, and after performing puja, they run for their job. So sometimes these devotees, they forgot to wash their clothes, and they keep them on the floor of washroom. Once Puja Dada Guruji was walking and watching this scene, and without telling anyone, even though he was the head, he was the mahant of the mandir, still he didn't give an order to anyone. Instead of that, he just himself go there and washed all of the devotees' clothes and even dry them. When a devotee found who had washed our clothes, then he found Dada Guruji had washed all the devotees' clothes. And he went to Puja Dada Guruji and asked for forgiveness, and he even asked, why you washed our clothes? Then Dada Guruji said, I do not have any bad feeling for you. I do not have any other thought in my mind. But I was thinking, my Maharaj has given me a chance to wash his devotees' clothes. I understood you all as a devotee of Maharaj. And just as you have a right to serve the Santo and Bhakto, in the same way, I have also the same right to serve you devotees and santo. And that's why I have washed your clothes. See, in this situation, if we are the head, and what we can do? At night, when all those devotees came, we gather all of them, we call a meeting, and immediately in the meeting we announce, from tomorrow, if you want to stay here, you have to wash your clothes. That's it. Right? But this is Dada Guruji, not like our own self. He is direct from Akshardham. So he think from the perspective of Maharaj. This is a duty. I have a chance to serve them. In this way, if we also have this virtue, if we also have the same vision, what our Adi Gurudev Swami Shri has, what our Puja Dada Guruji has, then we can also change our perspective and get these virtues in our life and remain happy even in every situation. Our Puja Guruji's life is also the same. He has also the same positivity, what our Adi Gurudev Swami Shri has, as well as what our Puja Dada Guruji has. Let me see in Puja Guruji's life. Yes, in Puja Guruji's life, we can see the same positive attitude in many times. Once, a person in New Jersey always speak ill of Puja Guruji and Sanstha. He always, even he called the other devotees, specially called. Even he write a letter to the devotees who staying in different states. And in those letters, he always write very, very ill and like all the fake things about Puja Guruji and our Sanstha. So once a devotee, our Loyadham Parivar devotee, he was going to speak like something bad for that person. Immediately Guruji stopped him. Bhagat, just stop. You are thinking in this way, but instead of that, just change your thinking. You just think. In the different states, no one is knowing us, who we are. Instead of that, we do not need to tell them we are from here, and we are doing this activity. Instead of that, this guy has given all those information to the people. Even though he had given the negativity to the people, but when we face those devotees, at the time, those devotees, they understood we are true. What they have listened, what they get, the information about us, all those were fake. So he had helped us to develop the satsang, growth of the satsang. Think in this way. He had given us a platform. What is the positivity in Puja Guruji's life? Even though someone has thrown a stone to him, he used that stone as a stepping tool. So how anyone can make him unhappy? How anyone can give him such like any kind of pain? He always remain happy. We can always find a smile on Puja Guruji's face. Why? Because he has this positivity. Why we can feel peace in the presence of Puja Guruji? It's only because he has a positivity. So if we also get the same positivity from Puja Guruji's life, then and then we can also have a peace within. And whoever come into our contact, those devotees, they also can get peace. So this is what today's topic. Let me pray today on the day of Mother's Day to our Adi Gurudev, Satsang Nima Sadguru Sri Muktanand Swami, our mother Puja Guruji, and all the divine Sadgurus from our Muktanandiya Parampara. Please grant us this Sadbuddhi of getting Gun Grahak Drashti, so that we can also remain happy and we can also get Rajib of yours. By saying this, my humble Jai Swaminarayan. श्री ठाकुरजी महाराजनी जय। श्रीपतिम श्रीधरम सर्वदेवेश्वरम भक्तिधर्मात्मजं वासुदेवं हरिं माधवं केशवं कामदं कारणं स्वामिनारायणं नीलकंठं भजे। श्री घनश्याम महाराजनी जय।